Hello and welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. Today we are kitting up rocket fuel as selected by you guys. This is the one that won the vote, so this is what I'm kitting up today. A very cute little canvas. I have a newfound affinity with raccoons. It has been since I started my spiritual journey. Number one, this does have, yes it does, it has the perforated cover on, which I'm very excited about because I've not done one yet, and it's a much thicker cover than I'm used to. So I will be keeping my pieces of clear plastic. See how we go. So rocket fuel, it is by Simental at Diamond Art Club. It is a 50.7 by 42.6 centimetre canvas. That's 20 by 17 inches. 47 colours. 1, 2, 3 ABs. And no specials. I was just checking. It's a nice small canvas to do. It is a round drill canvas. So looking forward to it. And doesn't he look? Isn't he just beautiful? Now, one of the things that I am going to do, because I do have quite small edges. See, I think I could move that over. I may get rid of these little bits that we've got because, yeah, I don't fancy that. We'll see how I go. But today I'm kitting up, so that's the main thing. So if you just bear with me, I'm going to make sure I've got everything and we will make a start. Okay, so I think I've got everything. Got my canvas, so I'm going to move this out of the way. And what I will do is I will put that on a hanger and it will hang with all my other canvases. Now, here are all of my drills. I have a funnel. I also have a pair of scissors. I have some ready to use sheets just in case. And I also have one of the big boxes because I am going to kit up in this today. This is the, I always forget the name on this, the Lunar box. I got 2 of these off Amazon probably a couple of years ago now. I absolutely love these. I'm not as keen on this pot, but I'm going to have a look and see because this has got 310 in it. So I'm going to have a look. I do need 310, so we're going to have a look and just see because I need 47 pots. But it's not a massive diamond painting. So I doubt I'm going to need anything too big. We shall have a look. We shall have a look. So I'm going to keep this bag just to make sure that I've got somewhere to put it. I'm going to get my strings all set out. So while I am sorting this out, if this is your first time watching my channel, welcome. I do hope that you enjoy. If you are able, if you can give me a like, if you like the content, if you like the videos. Oh, I've got quite a lot of 3865 there. How much 310 have I got? Not that many. Right, so 310 can go in a different one. So let me move that. So yes, as I was saying, if you are new here, please do give the video a like if you like the content. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. It would be amazing. Leave me a comment. Let me know who you are, what you're doing. Just say hi. Give me an emoji. Whatever you want to do is fine. So this big case goes in here, and I don't overly like using it, but I have got 2 massive bags of 3865, which of course will be that background. You'll know how much I bloody love 3865 as a bloody background colour. Not at all is the answer. Looks like we've got a little bit of static already, so I'm just going to pour those straight into there. They're going to go over the desk, of course they are. It would not be a video of mine without me making a mess, would it? So I am going to get a little bit of dryer sheets. So this is just your bog standard dryer sheets, just cut up into little sections. I'm going to pop that in there. So what I would normally do if I was using bottle storage, I would label up all of the bottles and then I would start filling them. I've got to do it slightly different with this because they are different size pots. So it does alter. Give that a bit of a squiz round. It's helped a bit. Right, so that's 3865. So that's our first one, if nothing else. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take out these middle ones. Now I need 47, because I've got 47 colours. I should be able to fit all of those in here. I should. Might take some manoeuvring. So let me get the label for that one first. So it's actually the last number, which is ideal. So we're going to put that in there and I'm going to pop it at the end, because with that one out of the way, it makes everything else easier. So let's go for the big ones. So we have got 775. So I'm just going to start putting these in their pots. If I need to go into 2 pots, I will. But I don't really want to if I can avoid it, because I haven't got that many spare pots. So that one. Really? What was that noise, Storm? Jeez. Proper asked a question then. For anyone who's watching, you may get background noise. Children, mother, husband it won't be because he's at work. So I'm going to leave them to one side. And I'm going to fill that one up and I'm going to put, so that was 775. And what I am going to try and do, oh, I've got a black mark on my, what's that from? Don't know. So I'm going to pop that sticker just there, because that way, that's number 25. So that's going to go this way somewhere. I'm going to try and keep them in DMC order as much as I can. It may not always work out, but we're going to try. 125 is going to be number 3, and this is definitely not all going to fit in here. Oh, how pretty is that though? I mean, it's not far off. How pretty are they? So I hope that you're okay. Hope all is going well. What one was that? 125? Yeah. 125. I mean, you don't really need the number 3 on there, but I like to keep them in order if I can. So I'm going to keep those to one side. So what I'm doing is I'm just keeping any extras over to one side so that I can put them in a pot next to it if I've got enough at the end. We will see. 712. You can only work with what you've got. I do have bottle storage that I could have used, but it's not going to be kitted up for long. It won't take me long to do this one at all, she says, after it taking weeks and weeks and weeks to do Wicked Witch. But you know, ever the optimist. Right, so this bag is going to go in. So if they're the only 2 that I'm going to have more than enough. Just give them a bit of a, like, still got some static, but you know, they've all gone in. So that's a good thing, because I think they are the biggest colours already done. So I think I will have, so I've got 2 choices. I can use the little stickers. What one was that? I've just thrown that bloody bag away. $712. it's that one. I mean, that colour doesn't look much like that one, does it? Right, so that one is full. That one's a done one. So I will only need 2 small ones. So the question is, do I just put them next to the pot? I don't really want to use a big pot for that many because I think they'll go in a little pot. Let's test it. If I can get them all in a little pot, then I'll just use another sticker. Yes. Yes, you can. What I'll do is I'll use one of these plain stickers. I don't normally, you know, bottle storage. I just put it in the bottle next to it, but we're working it slightly differently, and if possible, I want to keep them in order as much as I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a pen. There we go. And this is 775, and I'm going to pop that on there just so I know it's an extra, like that, and he can go over there. I'm going to do the same with the 125 because I haven't got many. I mean, we're not doing terribly bad for static, are we? So that's 125. And this is what these little labels are good for. You know, don't throw them away. Use them. Use them. It's not my usual to do extras, but you know, time for everything. So I have been to work. I just finished my work week, which is good. 3761. I'm going to put the label on first. I've pulled off 2 labels. We don't want to do that. I don't think they'll fit right the way across there. I think last time I cut that number off, but I want it on there because I'm finicky like that. Why not? So apart from having to deal with a bit of static, it's not the worst it's been recently, is it? Let's face it. But yes, I've finished my week of work. It is Friday. You will have probably just watched DIY DP Weekly because that went up this morning, and this is probably going to go up a good 10 days after, because that's how far ahead I am, which is fabulous, is it not? I think it is. Right, so we're going to put this one over here because it's a 30. So what I'm doing in essence is I'm creating 10s, 20s as I go, because it is a bit of a different kit up. But I've got, you know, I don't need anywhere near as many of these big pots as I've got. So on this one, label on first, 828. So I'm going to put the 27 on there because I need the symbol. The symbol is the main thing for me, but I need to be able to put them in DMC order at the end. Okay, so Lizzie told me to breathe heavily. Not breathe heavily on the video, that would just be weird. Breathe heavily into the bag to introduce some moisture. Doesn't work for me. Maybe my breath's too dry. Doesn't work, Lizzie, but thank you anyway. It's always worth giving it a go, isn't it? So that's 27. So I'm going to put that one there. You see what I mean? I don't know how much these, if you can even get these on Amazon anymore. But I quite like them for small kits. They're quite good. So 839. So number goes on the side. Not too bad, are they? Not too, it's not the worst. We've had worse recently. I am, like I said, going to put, I'm not worried about a couple of drills. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So yes, I've come home. I had a massive blitz on housework. earlier in the week. Absolutely wore myself out. So once I've done this video, I'm probably just going to sit and diamond paint for a bit. I'm still in my snug 938. I'm sitting in my snug. I am still surrounded by some boxes and cases, but he's getting there. He's getting through this stuff, which is good. So he has only got the cabin, which is like 3 meters by 3 meters square. It's not very big, so he's not going to be able to get everything in there, but he's working through it. He's doing all right. And I can get to my desk. That's the main thing, right? I can get to my desk. $33. I do like getting up. Thank you for joining me. I still have my coffee. I've just realised that I've been doing that. I haven't used my funnel. So I do have a funnel. It's just realised. Stupid woman. Stupid woman. Forget that. However, if you do want a funnel for your pots, you can order them on my Etsy shop. Right, so 3371. This is the one that I pulled off by mistake, but this is turning out to be a nice kitting up. So I will, at the end of this video, I will announce the 3 canvases that you can choose from for me to work on next. Now, it could very well be that you will go work on rocket fuel, in which case I will be quite happy to do so. But I do have another couple, I think, that are round drill to kit up. So at least you'll have a choice. If nothing else, I've given you a choice. 33, 39. Let's take those out. So that will go up there a bit. They'll go in the middle. There we go. There is some semblance of organisation here. Some of these pots are going to be way too big, but we'll work with it. It's fine. I've got all of those white in there, so that's good. I hate multi-placing white. So it could very well be that this canvas will be one that I single place. Right, that's in there. And again, a little bit of dryer sheet just to stop it. Oh, that was me mother. That was me mother coming down for a cigarette. 3787. How wonderful. I was looking forward. This is my treat. I like all this morning. I'm like, when I get home, I can kit up. I can kit up. I can kit one up. Very easily pleased. The problem is, you can only kit so many up. But you know, I'm doing it for you. I'm taking the hit for you guys. Okay, 43. So they will go over there. They will go there. 3s will go there. So 4 should go next to them. That is the hope, at least. Hence why I decided to kit them up in weight order, which is the way that Diamond Dark would pack them, because that way I know that once I get through these, I'm going to be able to go into the smaller ones. However, it does mean that we might have a bit of a squish round to get all of them in order. we'll see what happens. I mean, I can put them back in order at the end when I finish it, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, see? Doesn't work, Lizzie. Maybe up in Scotland your atmosphere is different, but it doesn't work. Pointless. 21. The person that comes up with a foolproof method for getting rid of static could make some money, couldn't they? If there was a machine that you could use, that would be amazing. 844. So yeah, I'm going to do this. I might make some bread. It's in bulk. Well, it's actually in bulk on Monday, but most people are celebrating it like at the weekend. So I'm going with members of Circle to do a little ritual at the Holy Wells in honour of Bridget, as it's her feast day. If you are a Christian, you will know her as Saint Bridget. If you are a pagan, you will know her as a goddess. Full of interesting information, me. So we're going to go up and we're going to leave a little offering, milk. We're going to take some bread and butter. We're going to take 1, 6, 8. These really could do with being in little pots, to be fair. But, you know, I don't want a crap ton of little pots, which is why I'm not. It's fine. I mean, that was slightly more successful, but I don't know if I've got enough puff to be able to do that too many times. That's a lot of puff. Well, yeah, if I started putting all these in little pots now, oh, it'd do me head in. So I'm not going to, we'll use the big pots. I've got enough storage. It's not like I haven't got enough. 647. And then hopefully I can get them all in this case in an order that makes sense for me. Also, shout out to the lovely Betsy for buying me some coffees. Thank you, Betsy. I'm nearly at my next payment from YouTube as well, which is fabulous because it means that I'll have enough with Buy Me Coffees and the YouTube money. I will have enough to order 2 paintings. And to be fair, I'm reliant on this now because I have asked for more hours at work on the days that I already work. Because, right, 310, I'm not going to fill a pot up. I've already got a bunch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that bag off and I'm just going to keep that bag to one side because there's no point me opening that when I've already got some. So I'm just going to pop that on there. So that's number 6. That was a nice easy one. Yeah, I need the extra hours so that we can start getting stuff paid off as much as we can. I need to pay off my credit cards as much as I can before we get to May, when the new mortgage will start, because I'm going to be poor. So I will 100% be relying on YouTube and Buy Me a Coffee to buy new kits, because I will not have the spare. There will be no more unless I'm really, really nice to my husband. If something comes up that I really want, I really cannot afford to do it out of my money. So yeah, it will be 100% funded by YouTube. which, let's be honest, it's not a bad positioning, is it? I mean, I'm not earning a wage. That's not happening. I'm just trying to decide. I think there's more in these ones. What you got? 645. But, you know, it is a business expense. Buying kits. So, thank you, Betsy. Thank you also to... I do this every time, don't I? Hold on. I think also to Villica, because Villica also brought me coffees. So thank you, Villica. I think I might have mentioned that on a video already, but it doesn't hurt to say thank you twice, does it? Number 20. So there's 29. I won't get another one in there. 3790. Number 44. But yes, nice little kitten. And I just thought, I've got this little case free. So I can't wait for all the stuff to be cleared out of here so that I can sort it out. Because then I can show you my altar. Please don't sit there imagining that I'm devil worshipping or anything. I don't have live animals on there or anything like that. It is literally just a little altar. Okay, so they've got very few in. Yeah, they don't say. So this will be the higher amount, although they're still quite small. But you know, let's work with it. 317. What I don't want is the little pots are really handy. And they are handy if you've got an awful lot to do, but I don't actually need them. So just bear with me. I'm going to let the dog out in a second. I do apologise for slopping around in my slippers. That's all you could hear, isn't it? If there's a little gap, it's because I cut it out in editing. I don't often do that, but some things you just don't need to hear, do you? Come on. Just making a bloody mess. What's new? So yeah, I've had quite a productive week. I've got a very busy week next week. These are jumping everywhere. Let's get a bit of that. I've got a very busy week next week. I don't have any friends coming over or anything, but I do have extra jobs because I asked for extra. And I am waiting to hear on what holiday I've got left to take, because by my reckoning, I've got about 40 hours. And I've got to take it all before the end of March, because the new holiday period starts in April. So I'm hoping to have a week off as soon as possible, just because, and then possibly ow, I just cut myself. Then possibly a long weekend, so me and Ashley can go away together. 3024. So I need to sort that out. If I do get the week off, what I want to do is I'd quite like to get the hallway painted. I could do that while Ash is at work. Because if I get the hallway painted, I can then start getting some of this artwork up on the walls. And that will make a massive difference to my storage. I mean, literally, new canvases now I'm storing. I've got this... At the minute, I've got this sort of triangular gap between this side of my desk and my unit where my printer is. I reckon it could hold a good few. So that is now the new holding area for canvases. Not ideal, and it's not massive, but it'll do the job. You know, what you need. Right, 648 is that one. So yeah, I've come home, I've managed to get changed. I have at least done that much. Oh, I missed completely then. That was the most rubbish move ever. I have got changed, so I am in what Ashley calls pyjamas and what I call leisure wear. It's basically just clothes that you can get away with going to the shopping, but it's more advisable that you get changed into proper clothes. But comfortable enough for me to slouch around in anyway. Right, so is that going to fit in there? It's going to be very tight and I don't want it that tight. Oh. So let's move that up and we'll put that one in there. We will see what happens as we go along. We may be able to get a little pot in there or something. Or I might be able to put them somewhere else. You never know, dear. 415. No, 451. Got that transposed. How? How, Sam, have you done that? Let's not put it on the bag. It's just keeping that content going. But to be fair, I could get these in little pots now. Let's get that in. And then we'll sort it out. It'll be fine. Yes, done. Yes, we're in. I've dropped drills everywhere, but we're in. So a little bit of dry sheet in there. That's number 12. So that will be down here. Like, these are tiny amounts, but I don't want to have 1,000,001 big pots. Small pots, I mean. Where's my other one? Because that will go at the end. They can stay at the end. Right, so if I move that up, I'll put them down there. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3. I need quite a lot. I don't know if I've got... Ah, you see, I've got all big pots in here. In this one. But I don't know if I took all of those out. I would need to use all of those little... Oh, I've got loads. I've got a load there as well. So let's take some of them. Because we're not going to need all them big ones, are we? Handy when you've got more than one. That's why I've got 2. Because it comes in handy. So I'm gonna put this one in, which is 524. I'm going to get as many of these in as I can, as small amounts as they are. That's it, get out. Also, I think I have found a colour for DIY DP Spring. It's the perfect spring colour. It really is gorgeous. So I think that I've got that. So how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So I probably need a couple more. That can go in there. So let's do these 3 in big pots. 822. Where are you, Scooby-Doo? That's how it goes, isn't it? So I've had a good week this week, I have to say. I've definitely got more energy since starting on the vitamin supplements. So that is helping. At least when I'm tired at the end of the day now, it's because I'm getting stuff done. I'm getting more done in the house. I'm working through jobs quicker. So it's definitely given me a bit more energy. And it's weird because although I've got less to do, as in I don't spend as much time as I used to doing YouTube and stuff. I'm just getting more done. It makes no sense whatsoever. But you know, I'm rolling with it. It's fine. So 169 first, which is number 5. 169. Nearly picked the wrong one. I'm just not fannying around with these now. I'm just chucking them in. This is when I go to edit the video and realise that I've been out of shop the whole freaking time. You wait. Do you know what? Yeah. You can diamond paint to the sound of my voice, if nothing else. If you're anything like me, that's pretty much what you are doing. You're not actually watching it. Most people don't, do they? Right, so 318, one more big one. And then these can all go in little ones. 318. I'm excited to start this one. I'm hoping, you know. But I have a couple of other kits that are also round drills, so you know, it's your choice. This is the importance of your role in my life. Right, that needs to go in there. Right, so little pots. We're now going to go to little ones. So that should be the start of it. So 413. And this is where I then have the dilemma of, do I put the little pot next in order and have them as odd pots, or do I keep all the little pots together and all the big pots together? The answer is I'm going to have to keep all the big pots together and all the little pots together, because that's just the way my head works. Possibly. It would be weird if I mix them up. However, if nothing else, the big pots are in DMC order as well as I can get them. Right, like literally I've spilt half a bag. There's like half of that amount are all in here. And now I've got an odd one. A couple of odd ones actually, but you know. Who's checking? I'll take it out when I work on it. It's fine. Right, so let's push those up there. And then I will fill these up because that makes more sense. Get a couple more in there. I don't want it too tight. They can go up there. They can go up there. That can go. There we go. And then I will start putting these in like that. Okay. 117. So that is an AB, beautiful AB. What a gorgeous colour. And of course, this is also the first kit where they don't have different numbers. Oh no, they do, because that's what they are, isn't it? Under 150. Ignore that. Scrap. Start again. Start again. But what a beautiful AB. What a gorgeous AB. Lovely. So I'm going to put them in DMC order as well. So the next one is 112. So let's get that one. trying to get it into my head to try and keep going. I'm actually shattered. What I could quite easily do is I could quite easily go and have a nap. But we'll see. We'll see how I go. Beautiful colours of AB. I think these are my favourites because they're quite muted. Love them. Love them. 841. And the worst thing about sorting out a new mortgage, like we're going to go for a 5-year fixed rate again, because at least we know exactly what we've got going out rather than having it go up and down. The odds are it's not going to go down. So it'll be nice to know exactly what we're spending out. And you never know, in 5 years' time, you just might be able to pay the mortgage off. You don't know. Okay, 414 label. I mean, this will take longer just because of the way that I'm doing it. It does differ. I find doing these, obviously, and the Elizabeth Ward, they're very similar. You have to think about what pot you're putting them in. Whereas obviously bottle storage you don't, but I didn't want to use bottle storage because I ended up using a 60 bottle case for 47 colours, and as you can see I only needed 2 extras. It's not really worth it, is it? It's a lot of space to take up. 632, number 17, and these pots do, I like these pots. Right, number 17. So let's do those 2 up there. So we've got a number 9 to go in, and then we've got, right, so they will come down this end. Ooh. Am I going to be able to get them all in with that really big pot? Samantha, you are a... Honestly, I don't know. I'll make them fit. It's fine. We'll get them in there somehow. See, don't always think these things through. You think that you've got it. You think you've got it sorted. And then boom, you go, oh bugger. Oh bugger, I didn't put the label on. Oh bugger, I should have put them all in a little pot. Never mind. That's what makes it fun, isn't it? And like I said before, if I make a mistake, you won't. I also, at some point, she says, after just moaning about having to save money and not buy diamond paintings, I do, however, need to buy a new trug. If you don't know what a trug is, it is a wicker basket for collecting flowers and vegetables, etc. I want it to go foraging with my friend in the woods. So I do need to look for one of them. 3799. Oh, pulled off 2 again. They obviously hadn't cut through when they were being done. Can we get them all in? I do wonder, actually, I could probably get those white into 2 of the bigger boxes. which would take up less room because that would be on its side. They are very staticky. So I could possibly do that, but let's get the others in. Let's get them all done up first, and then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. 3064, which is the letter N. More than anything, I'd be excited to try that new cover. That new, I know lots of you have probably already tried it. I'm a bit behind. But all good things come to those who wait. Do you know what? I still haven't got one single card yet. Not that I'm going to do anything with it. Because what's the main price? I'll save them up to get the money off. Let's say that. But I'm never going to use them to have a custom made because I don't like diamond painting pictures, photographs. It's not my thing. 3772. Oh, she drops it on the table. There we go. So what is in bulk, I hear you say? I don't. I'm just trying to find something to talk about. But if you were, I would say in bulk is a sabbat, and it's a half sabbat, so it's the midway point between winter and spring, but it's really the start of spring. It would have been the start of spring before the Romans came in and changed everything, because it's when you start to see the first signs of spring coming, so it's helpful to go and give thanks for that. So that is what we will be doing. We have a number of us taking different things. So I am taking bread and butter and honey. Oh, there's the dog. Let me go let the dog in. Now you'll get to me slopping my slippers again. So yeah, I'm going to take bread, butter and honey because we like to have something to eat up there. One of the circle is making a beautiful winter drink out of milk and herbs and spices. Beautiful. Really looking forward to it. Last time the drink was absolutely lush. So we're all looking forward to it, and we all sort of said, oh, can you make the drink again? 3782. So we're nearly there. If I can get all these in, and then I can deal with the problem of how I'm going to get them all to fit, because that is the issue with this storage. It is that you have so many boxes for them, but you can't actually get all the boxes that come with it all laid out like this. You can only get them all in if you put boxes inside that big one. That has just given me a slight idea, however, but I don't think it will make any difference, really, in the grand scheme of things. So I'm just going to put them down there while I figure out how I'm going to do it. 3023. Is that one? I mean, they're such small amounts. Such small amounts. Oh, wasn't a problem with them ones. 3864 is next. So yeah, I need a wicker trug. I did find one on on Amazon quite cheap, so I might just get it off there, you know. It's basically so that me and my friend can start to dry our own plants and flowers and that to make tea with, to make herbal remedies with, because it's an area that I've always been interested in, and I actually did start to get into it and sort of, yeah, gave up years ago. So definitely want to get back into doing that. So like things like, you know, the new tips of nettles in spring are very, very good for arthritis and that type of pain. But of course you need the fresh tips, so the best way to do that is to pick all of the fresh tips and then dry them out to use them later on. So that's what I intend to do. So yeah, our plan is to go to different places and pick and dry out our own plants. Of course, we will always make sure that we don't take all of them. We will leave enough to continue growing, because that's what you do. But to have this bounty around you of free food and drink that we never bloody use. Right, is that a little bit of a... Ooh, only just enough of the little pots. But until I get these ones in, I think I'm definitely going to have to take those ones out of that big pot though. It's why I took the big pots out, because they just take up so much room. And we don't actually need it. We don't actually need that much space. So the idea of a cheeky little nap sounds quite good. The problem is if I have a nap now, I'm going to be up late tonight, but then I haven't got to be up early tomorrow anyway. So 6:40. Let's take that one. It doesn't really matter what order I put them in now. I just feel guilty if I have a nap. However, if I, you know, lay on the sofa and fall asleep, it's not so bad, because I haven't actually gone back to bed. Oh look, they are jumping like jumping beans. Get in there, stay in your pot. So as we get to the end of the kitting up, if you do require any information, please check out the description box below every video. If you are a Diamond Art Club fan and you have, or let's say you have never bought from Diamond Art Club before, there is a link in the description box. Please make sure you're using the latest video. If you are not using the link on a video that is less than 7 days ago, I won't benefit from it. You'll still get your discount, but to help me, it needs to be within 7 days, and it will mean that not only do you get a discount on your very first order, but I will also get a little bit of commission, which I can also put towards getting new canvases to show you and to kit up and to work on. Very much appreciated. There is my email address. There is also the link to the brand new Kuk Kittens group. If you are looking to take part in DIY DP this year, you will need to be on that if you are on Facebook. If you are not on Facebook, you can do it by email. There'll be more details on that a little bit closer to the time. There is also an exciting new, only for that group thing coming up as well. So let's have a look. Can I 13, 16, 9, 9, what's that one? 19, 16, 15, 16, 17, 18, oh, that was 18, 19, 18, 19, 20, 19, so we've got 30, 34, no, 31, 34, 37, 41, 42, 46, and 40. Is that gonna, no, what a bugger. Right, so let's see if I can get this, because if I can get this into a couple of these, oh, why didn't I just do that to start with? Because I don't think about these things, that's why. Right, let's pour some of those into there. Pop the lid on, because that will stop me losing too many. I mean, I have to say, I'm very grateful that Diamond Art Club do give you extras. Oh, look at that. Kind of perfect. Right, let me get a pair of tweezers, see if I can get this label off neatly. The answer is yes, you can. Okay, so that makes that a little bit easier. So we'll just do it without the big pot. Let's just do it without the big pot, shall we? Look at all that static. Crazy. Let's get a bit of that in there. Better, I can live with that. So let's not use that. Let's get all of these back in here. We'll give them a shake up in the tray. This is what I was talking about. If you have got staticky drills, if you have a kitten tray, a cook tray, you can put all of your drills in there with a bit of dryer sheet. Give them a really, really, really good shake. And then you should be able to banish, she says. Helps if the dryer sheet doesn't get stuck in the funnel, mind you. How are we doing? Look at that. Perfect. And you know what? This tray isn't even finished off properly. It was a quick file and a fix just so they were ready for launch, so I never did because I don't use the standard usually. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So if we now move those, because they should now go in nice neat rows. So let's take those out. Now it might seem like a bit of a bloody faff, but if it works, and if I can get it in a way that works for me, isn't it worth it? Surely. And it will work for me. Right, so 10, 11, and that's 13, and then we'll start there. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 30, 31, 34, 37, 41. Oh, got a 40, 41, 42, 45, 46, and those two there. Job's a good one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them in there, or some of those in there, just to stop them wobbling around. So there we go. We have successfully kitted up rocket fuel. I managed to get all the pops in there. It's a nice handy little case to carry around, so I'm pleased with that. But yeah, if you do have these, bin the big ones, use them for something else, because they're just a faff. That is it from me. I have also, on the front here, I've got one of these self-adhesive card holders, and I've just put in the picture from the box so that I know that that's what's kitted up in that kit. That is ready to go. And yeah, super excited to have a go with this brand new film. I mean, they're quite big sections. They're not massive, but they're quite big. I can't wait to start trying those. I'm literally, while I'm talking here, I'm gonna get rid of this bit, because this bit's a bit odd. Why do I need... Oh, it don't cut very well, does it? I don't need that extra bit. That's what I'm... Yeah, it don't... You have to cut it, don't you? Which kind of defeats the object. But, you know, I'll work with it. It's fine. We'll see how we go. Anyway, that is rocket fuel kitted up. This is going to go on the wall right in front of me, because it's the perfect size to pop up. I absolutely love him. And to those of you that have raccoons natively, I'm so jealous. He's so cute. Oh, his little beady eyes. And the coffee cup, obviously. That is it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do give me a like. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Pop me a comment and say hi. That would be nice, and then I can say hi back. But as always, thank you. That's it from me. I will be back soon with another video. Until then, it is over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye-bye.